Let's start the session. We are today what are we going to cover is like first of all we are going to cover Git and also GitHub at the end of the session. The topics are introduction to first of all we'll see the introduction to Git. Then after that repositories and what commits are. Is my voice audible, guys? Okay, let's go and then after we'll go into branching and merging. So one thing guys, branching and merging is the most important topic in Git and GitHub. Most people are confused in this one and they don't know how to resolve merge conflicts and how to actually merge two branches. We'll deep dive into that branching and merging topics also. And after that, the second half of the session, we'll discuss about the remote repositories and the few GitHub basics like what pull request actually is, what is an upstream URL, main origin URL, and how you can create repositories in GitHub, how you can uh, push code into your GitHub repo, and also collaboration workflow. Okay, so is it okay, guys? Like, is my pace okay or should I go slow? Okay, let's go. First, we'll understand what Git actually is. So, before we understand what Git is, we should understand the history of Git and Linux also, right? So, Git and Linux, surprisingly, both were created by a single person itself. So there was a guy called Linus Torvalds. Like he is the inventor of Linux. Like Linux is the most used operating system right now. Whether it is in the field of DevOps or cyber security, Linux is the most secure and most reliable OS. You can say it as a reliable operating system, right? Like how we have Windows and all. There is a operating system called Linux. So, for example, Ubuntu is an Linux operating system. Okay, so first of all, Linux was created, and to manage Linux, the same guy invented Git as a side project. It was a project to control Linux. So, see, I have written it right, like, specifically to manage the development of the Linux kernel. It was developed originally for this. Okay, so now let's go into Git and GitHub. Is it clear, guys? Guys, if you are not understanding anything, just send a message, or even if I cannot see the message, please unmute yourself and ask doubts because this is going to be a interactive session, not me just speaking endlessly without any meaning. And one thing I want you to keep in mind is you all have paid money for it. It might be 50 rupees, but it is a big amount, right? At least utilize it well and spend 2 hours to learn what the Git and GitHub actually does. Because let me say you one thing. If you in future you get a job and you are working in any software company or you may be even freelancing, Git and GitHub is the most essential thing you need, right? Because Git is a version control system, and to collaborate in projects, you definitely need to know how Git works, how GitHub works. You need to know this. Without this, nobody will hire you, right? Because nobody is ready to explain you the code base from the starting every single time. So you need to know this. So let's continue. So first of all, we'll understand Git and GitHub. These both things are completely different. Git is a version control system. Like what I mean by version control is like let me give you an example. You are working on a project in your company, and there are thousands of files there, and each person works on different files at the same time. Like parallel work is going on, right? And if by mistake one of your colleague changes something in a file and that is wrong, and you want to go back in the history of the project and get that back. In that case, version control is used. Hope you guys have understood the example. Did you understand, guys? Okay. Just wait for 10 minutes, and after that we'll go into VS Code and I'll explain you the codes, right? Okay. I'll explain every single command. Don't worry about it. So, first of all, Git is installed in your local system. So in the first half of the session, we'll we'll work on our local system. We'll manipulate the files in our local system itself. Local system in the sense on your laptop, right? You are not sharing it to anyone else. It is completely yours. So we will use Git to create repos, to track your projects, and to push it into your to create commits and uh, to track your files. So why Git is so popular is first of the main reason is it is open source and it is very reliable. So even if you download any version, if you go back and download previous versions also, Git version is completely safe and it is very stable. And hope you guys understood what is Git, like basic overview of Git, right? Did you guys understand about it? Or should I explain more? Is my explanation okay? Are you able to understand? Guys, please react because without you guys reacting, there is no sense of me telling you this, right? I need not remind you that you guys have paid for this. So please be serious and please be interactive. Okay? So after GitHub, like GitHub is just a online platform. Like you guys have WhatsApp, right? This is also a platform to host your Git repositories. So GitHub is a platform to host your Git repos on cloud. Let me explain it afterwards. You'll understand it. So this doesn't exist on your local system. It is on cloud. And GitHub is not the only software. We have different software such as GitLab and Bitbucket. So one thing, guys, GitHub is the most popular software, and it depends on the company. Some companies might use GitHub, some might use GitLab. But if you understand how Git works, right, you guys automatically can understand GitHub, GitLab, and Bitbucket because these three are the same softwares which host Git repositories, right? Hope this is clear to you. Or is it confusing? Okay. So, these are similar platforms like GitHub. So, what actually GitHub is? GitHub is a web-based hosting service. It hosts your Git repositories on the internet. Like, so first of all, if you guys are getting confused about repositories, repositories is nothing but a different name for folders. Some people might say it as folders, some say it as directories. So in terms of Git, in the naming convention for Git, we call it repositories. Repositories is nothing but your folder. Okay, don't get confused between repositories, folders, and directories. All the three are same. Okay, so GitHub is a web-based hosting service for Git repositories. So you can create Git repositories on your GitHub. So this is remote. GitHub is remote. It can be accessed by anyone on the internet. If you make it public, anyone on the internet can access it. But the repositories which are on Git, that only you can access because it is in your local system and it is on cloud. Okay. So GitHub is an online platform that allows you to store and share your code with others. This is where collaboration workflows come, right? You can share your code with others and others can work on your code. Okay, hope this is clear. Give me a thumbs up if it is clear. Or is it boring? Just bear with me for 10 minutes and we'll just go into the commands and we'll do some coding right there, okay? Okay, done. Let's go. If you once again, guys, if you have if you have any doubt, you can unmute yourself and just ask me your doubt, or else at the end of the session we will be conducting an Q&A session. You can ask me any question. I will answer the question and clear your doubts. Okay. Hope Git and GitHub is clear for you. So now let me just explain you some basic things about Git, right? Okay, this is the main workflow. Is it visible? Okay, yeah, it is visible. So first you have a working folder. You can also call the folder as a repository. So let me explain it with a very easy example. Okay, so you are working on your laptop and you have created a folder named GitHub. Okay, you on your local laptop you have a folder named GitHub, and currently it is just a folder, it is just a normal folder, and you have created a repo using git command. Okay, that I'll explain later, it will be clear for you. First we have a working folder. In that we will, in this working folder we will track the files, we will push code, we will merge branches, we will do everything related to a project in that particular folder. Okay, and after that we will execute a command called git add, and after that your files which are there in your folder will go into a staging area. I will explain it to you later. I am just telling you that this is how a workflow of git goes. Okay, and after a file is in the staging area, we uh, we execute another command called git commit. After that command, the files will be committed to your local repo. Okay, hope this is clear. Is this clear? Okay, is my explanation okay, guys, or do I need to change anything? Please just tell me. Okay, so I also created a small diagram for you. So these boxes are separate folders in your local system. Uh, I'm again giving you the same example. You have a laptop, you have multiple folders. This one is for GitHub, this one is for WhatsApp, this one is for images, this one is for something blah blah blah. Okay, you have some thousands of folders in your local system. Okay, and you need not track every single folder, right? You will only track which is okay for you, which is actually which you actually want. Okay, so these are the folders, and after that you use some commands. For suppose I am taking this folder, I have taken this folder and I have created okay, first of all, if it is confusing, these green and brownish colors are tracked file. These are git repositories or git folders. I have run some commands on these folders, and I have made this 1 2 3 4 7 folders in my laptop as a git folders. And with this as these are git repositories, I can now track them. These are just normal folders, these again are normal folders, these are git repositories. Okay, and in that first of all I ran the git add command here. I have added few files in the folder and have run the git add command. If I add the git add command, this will become brown colors. Right now these are just stage folders, these are in the staging area, and only after I run the git commit command, this will be actually committed, and these green colors are committed, these brown are staged. Okay, uh, again repositories means folders or directories, it is a naming convention used by git. Okay, is this okay? Did you guys understand? Give me a thumbs up if you have understood it. Guys, I am not liking the energy here. As I again said, you guys are paid for it. Please be active. Please be interactive. Okay. So let's go. So one thing, I will not explain it to you guys. I'll not explain in a very basic manner like how every other teacher explains, right? Okay, so for you guys, I have created a specific. Okay, can you see? Wait, yeah, is my screen visible? Okay, yeah, it is visible. So I have created a documentation. This is a GitHub documentation. I'll share the link later. So when you open the link, you will land on this page. Here, I will explain it to you guys along with this documentations, okay? And why am I using this documentation? Because behind this, there is a very good reason. If you are working in a software company or any other company in the future, you guys should make the habit of reading documentation, right? And because documentations are very detailed, right? It is very detailed thing because and you need not read the whole documentation. So with this help, you can also get the idea of how to actually use documentations to your learning. Okay. With this help of documentations, I'll teach you guys. Okay. Is it okay? Okay. Let's go. So first of all, let me go to introduction. So again, the same thing which I have said till now, Git and GitHub. Okay, Git is a version control system that allows you to track changes to your files and collaborate with others. Okay, see, yeah, terms like version control, branches, merges, this might seem unfamiliar, but we will learn along the way. Okay. So again, Git is a local version control system. GitHub is a web-based hosting service. You can after the session you can just uh, check it out later. Okay. So how to actually be familiar with GitHub, because this is important. So in just 2 hours you cannot just master GitHub. I will teach you all the commands required, but you should one thing is this is just the first step. After that you should use it daily, you should face the problems, you should solve them, and you should learn more, because learning anything is unending. You just can't learn a skill in 2 hours or in a fixed amount of time, right? Because software industry is very unpredictable. There are very scenario based problems, and I cannot just tell all the scenarios, right? You need to face them in the future. Okay. So let me just continue right here. So first of all, I hope you guys have installed Git, because without that this webinar is a waste of your time. Did you guys install Git? Okay. So, and after that, did you guys create an account on GitHub? Did you guys create an account on GitHub? Okay, good. Now we'll go into the terminology. Okay, first of all, I will go to um, just a second. I'll open my VS Code. Okay, hope you can see this, right? Is this visible? Is my screen visible? Yes, please react, because I don't know, right, if it is visible or not. So first of all, this if you guys are not familiar with VS Code, VS Code is a text editor or code editor. Okay. So first we'll go ahead and we'll open a new folder. Okay. Let me just tell you again. Go to file section here, and I want you guys to follow along with me. I'll just go very slow and you can tell me whether you have completed it or not. Okay. So first I'll go into file section here, open folder. I'll go where, okay, I want to create a new folder here. I guess you can't see, I'm creating a new folder and opening it. New. Okay. Yeah. So I am into a new folder right now. Yeah. Just a second. Yeah. I am in a new folder. There is nothing, there are no files in it. This is just a normal folder on my laptop. Is it clear? Is it clear, guys? Or is it confusing? Okay. So right now I'll create few folders. Okay. In this folder, I'll create a few folders. Let's just say this is one. This is two. Okay. Let me bring it here. Okay. This is two, and this is three. Okay, now I have three folders in my parent folder. Okay, so now I'll now open the terminal here. Here there is an option called terminal, and new terminal. I'm opening a terminal here. So we will be working, as I said, we will be using bash, right? Because it is important for tomorrow also. So I'll just make you familiarize with the bash environment right now, and I'll explain it to you tomorrow. Okay, is it okay? Okay, here there is an option called git bash. Okay, and don't worry, you need not install Git Bash separately for this. It is integrated into the VS Code. When you install VS Code, you will get this. Okay. Now, this is the GitHub terminal, Git Bash terminal. Sorry. Okay. Is it clear? Is it clear, guys? And
Yes, Amog, it's clear.
okay. Thank you. And one thing, this might end before 8 or after 8. It depends on the speed which I am explaining it to you guys. Okay, so right now I'll check my current working directory. Okay, just ignore these commands for right now. I'll explain it in detail tomorrow, as tomorrow is completely dedicated for that itself, for the git bash itself. Okay, now I will pwd gives me the present working directory. Okay, right now I am in my new GitHub folder, and now I want to go into this one folder. In that one folder we will be tracking our files. Okay, we will be making that GitHub our GitHub repository. Okay, so for that cd one, yeah, now we are into the one folder. Okay, so here comes the our first ever git command. Okay, now I will there is a command called git status. Let me share my, okay, I'll tell you right now. If you are getting confused about it, we can I can clear it out later. Okay, first thing is git status. So this is an this gave a fatal error. Okay, it says not a git repository. So as I said, right, this is just a normal folder on my laptop right now. This is not a GitHub repository, Git repository. Okay, and when I what the git status command tells us is, it tells, is the current folder which you are working in, is it actually a git repository? Because you need not track every single folder on your computer, right? Because there are thousands of folders on your computer. You just need to track which in which you are working. Okay, and to create this one into a GitHub Git repo, I will just run a simple command, git init. Yeah, what this does, init is a short form for initialization. What this command does is, it makes this one folder into a GitHub repository, Git repository. Sorry, I'm just calling it as GitHub, but it is Git. Okay, so it says what it says: initialized empty Git repository in this folder. Okay, and when I go into this one folder, I will find something called .git folder, .git file. In that we have different hooks, info. These all are just unnecessary things right now. Okay, is this clear? This is how you convert a normal folder into a Git repository. Okay, is this clear? Please react, guys, or else I can explain it again if you want to explain. If you want me to explain. Okay. So right now we have nothing. Okay, I'll explain it again. So, as I said, uh, we have three folders here. Okay, three folders, one, two, three. Before I before I ran this command git initialize init, three of the folders are just normal folders on your laptop, just like how you create your folders uh, in your daily life. Okay, and after that I ran a command called git status. What this command says is it checks the folder. Right now we are in the one folder, right? It tells that first of all it checks whether it is a git repository or not. Okay, like, okay, let me tell you again, just a second. Okay, right now I'll run some command. Now this I have removed the git .git folder. Right now these three are just normal folders. And if I run the git status command, it says this folder is not a git repository. Okay, and if I want to make that one folder into a into a git repository, I need to run this command git init. Init is nothing but initialization. When I run this command, it will initialize an empty git repository in this one folder. It means that now we can track this one folder using git. Okay, see, as you can see, there is a git folder again in the one folder. Okay, is this clear? And if I run the git status command again, I can say that there is nothing to commit. It stays all the different stuff. We are on branch main. There is nothing to create. Yeah, because there is nothing in the one folder, right? It is empty right now. We just created an empty Git repository. Okay, and now I'll add few files into this one folder. I'll go here and I'll add. Okay, file one dot text. Sorry. Yeah, I've created a text folder here. Okay, now in my one folder I have a file1.txt file. Okay, similarly I'll create two three files so that it is easy to understand. File2.txt, file3.txt. Okay, now you have added three files in the one folder, and these three files is some work, right? You have created a files, even though there is nothing in that file, you have created something. Now if I run the git status command again, it says untracked files. Okay, file 1, file 2, file 3 are untracked. You have created a repo, but and you have created three files in it, and you have not tracked it. This is the first thing. Okay, git status, you have added three things. You have added three things. You have added anything. You have done some code here. Okay, I says hi. This is file2 dot text file. Okay, I've done some changes. This is file1 dot text, and this is file 3. Okay, I have done some work here. Okay, now again I'll run git status command, and it says again there are three files which I have not tracking. Okay, now if I want to track this file, okay, I will add them, right? I should send them to the staging area. So wait, I'll show you the diagram. Right. See, I've said, right, one is a working folder. We created a folder, we turned it into a Git repository, and we added three files in there, and now we should track them. We should send them into the staging area. For that we need to add git add. Okay, is it clear? Hope it is clear. Guys, it might get confusing, but don't worry, it is just simple things. You just need to run a few commands and that's it. Okay, so we are back here. Sorry. So to add this three file, so I'll tell you one thing. I have said that there is a staging area, right? So right now I have created three files here. And staging area, to make you understand what a staging area is, I'll give you a very naive example. Okay, you are invited to a wedding, and in our weddings, after we eat, after we do all the, after we meet everyone, we go on to the stage and we congratulate the bride and groom, and we click photos, right? Maximum every single person clicks photos with the bride and groom. Okay, and when we click photos, uh, let me say, like if you click the photo, now you are on the stage. Okay, and you should leave. To leave, you should commit, right? To okay, now you are on the stage, the photographer click the photo, and it is currently in his camera, and it is a proof that you have attended the wedding. Okay, this is the staging area. We will go on to the stage. Similarly, the texts will go to the staging area. They will click a photo. They'll say that this file one is here in this Git repository, and the photographer will click, and the similarly git add command clicks the screen, click the photo of the three files. Okay, and after that, while going, now you are in staging area. Okay, and you should save that work somewhere, right? So for that you will use the git commit command, and when you use the git commit command, you will permanently be stored in the memory card. So your work will not go anywhere, and your photo will not go anywhere, and you guys will be remembered. Okay, hope have given a very easy example to you to understand. Okay, so right now, these are untracked files. Basically, these are unstaged files. These are not in the stage. Okay. Okay. Now I will add this. Git add. Now you can add files. You can send files to the staging area in many ways. Okay. First thing is git add dot. When you add dot, guys, note this down, because these are commands which are essential. Okay. If you say git add dot, what dot does is it will add every single file. It will send every single file to the staging area. And if I see, there are three files, right? It will send file 1, file 2, file 3 to the staging area. Okay, and there are another way. Okay, if I want to send only one file, I'll tell git add file1.txt. What this does is it only sends file1.txt to the staging area. We'll run it. Okay, I'll run this command. I'll now run again git status. Okay, it says you have sent one file to the staging area. It says so we'll read this line. Okay, first we are on branch main. We didn't commit anything. Yeah, because we didn't run any commit command still now. Okay, and I have said git add file1.txt. As I said, only file1.txt is in the staging area. It says to unstage, run this command. Okay, we'll see that later. So uh, after you go to the staging area, you need to commit it, right? So it says changes to be committed, and again file2 and file2.txt, file3.txt are in the untracked files. Okay, so the second way is git add file2.txt, comma file3.txt. It will send both of the files into the staging area. Right, for now we will use git add dot command. Okay, after that I'll run again the git status command, Right now, all three files are in the staging area. It means they have clicked the photo and they are for waiting to leave the wedding. Okay. Hope this is clear. Is this clear? If you want, I can repeat it again. Guys, please react, guys. It is like I am just speaking endlessly. Only two three people are reacting. I want everyone to react. Or else it is waste, right? You are just coming here and just listening endlessly. That is just, it means nothing. Okay. So right now we have three files in the staging area. We need to commit it. First of all, let me clear my terminal. Yeah. Now we are in the staging area and we need to commit it. Okay. Now we'll run the git commit and after that dash m. So what this dash m means? Dash m is a flag. There are multiple things about flags. That is not something we can discuss here because it is a completely unrelated topic. Okay. And in the command, so if you want to know, dash m means message. Along with the commit, we will attach a message. Okay. We will say add three files to our repo. Now I've entered it. So what does this says? It says add three files to this is our message which I have attached to along with the git commit. Okay. It says what we have done. Okay. We have created three files and we have inserted three things. Like see, I've added one line. I've added one line. Three files, three insertions. Okay. Is it clear? Okay. Now these three files are committed. These three files are committed, and if I run the git status command again, we can say nothing to commit because we created three files. We done some work in it. We ran, sorry, uh, we entered some lines into the three files, and we just added it into the staging area. From the staging area, we have committed it. This is the normal workflow of how we use Git. This is the basic. Hope you guys understood it. Please react. Done. Is my pace okay or should I need to slow down or should I go faster? Please tell me. Fast or no? Up for fast, down for slow. Okay. Now the next thing is no. Okay. Now we have created one commit, right? So there is another command in Git called git log. Git log. When I ran this command, it says commit some hash ID, and it says my commit one add three files to our repo. When we added on this day. This is my GitHub account. This is my mail ID. Okay, and before that, what you should do is so first I'll run one. There is an important command called git config. Okay, when I run this, you need to set this called user.email is equal to your email ID, user.name is equal to your GitHub account. I'll tell you guys this. Okay, wait. So I'll go to my documentation. So in our basic, yeah, see, let's go again. So first of all, to check our Git version, we'll say Git version. Okay, yeah. So git version, you should run this command to see if git is available on your laptop or not. Okay, and after that we ran this command git status. It tells us whether it is a git repo or not, what changes did you made, what is actually going on in your project. Basically, in short, it says what status is your project in. Okay, Then this is the main thing, guys. So you should do this. Let me copy this. Yeah, I have copied this and I'll go back to my VS Code. Okay, we are back in our VS Code. Right now, I'll paste this here. So, like, wait, just a second. See, you guys, if you are starting with Git for the first time, you should do this. Git config. Config is a short form for configuration, and this is a global configuration. There are actually two types of configurations because you need to push your code to the cloud. For that you need a global configuration. Obviously, where you will push your code, you will push it into your email ID, right? You will push it into your specific GitHub account. You will not send it to any random email or any random GitHub, right? So for that you should set it, like you should user.email and you should run this command. Okay, I have already set it, but I'll set it again. Okay, and after that now I have set my user.email, and after that I should set my user.name also, right? User.username. Username is the same name of your GitHub account. Okay, for that you need to go to your GitHub account. You need to copy your username. Okay, after doing that only you can execute any git command. And if you want to know whether your configurations are set or not, you need to run this command: git config list. See, my user.email email is set, my name is set. This is my GitHub username. Okay, I have set it, and this is one done. Is it okay, guys? Is it clear? Okay, done. Now we will see about some ignore git. So in any project, let me create one file. I'll tell you practically. I've created a file called .env. Okay, env means environment variables. This is the most important file in any project. You may go into any single project. There is a .env file in which you have all your client secrets. Okay, I have my client secret here. Okay, my client ID here, my tenant ID, something something, all your API keys, API secrets, everything, all the sensitive information is in the .env file. And if by mistakenly if you push your .env file into your uh, global GitHub, right? Your there is a security breach that is very sensitive. So for that, what we do is we create one file called .gitignore. Okay, I have created this .gitignore file, and I will add .env here. Okay, so if I run the git status command here, it will say untracked file .ignore. Like before we do this, okay, right now our env file is just sitting in our folder, and if I run the git status command now, it says .env and .gitignore. You cannot push .env into your GitHub repository because it consists of very sensitive information. So for that we use .gitignore. If I add the .env file in my .env .gitignore folder and run the git status again, it will only show .gitignore. What this file does it ignores every single file which you have written in the .ignore file. So basically it is safe. You do not push your .env file anywhere. So you are improving your security. This is the most important thing. In your .gitignore file, you also add node variables like your every important file which are there, you will add it. Okay. Now to actually send .gitignore, you should do the same thing. Git add file name .gitignore. Okay. Again, git status. It says .gitignore is in the stage folder. Please commit it. It says see, it says changes to be committed. So I'll say git commit with a message saying add git ignore file. And if I do git log, it says I have committed 2 commits. In this commit I added 3 files. In this commit I added a git ignore file. Hope this is clear. Is this clear, or should I explain it again? That's it guys, there is nothing else in this. It is as easy as this. You need not be confused. Okay, so what this line actually says, this is an hash code. This is a very important thing in Git. Every single commit you made has a specific hash ID. So this is my first hash, right? This is my first hash code, and on top of this, I have committed another. So let me say it in simple terms. Okay, this is my first commit. For this commit, for this add 3 files commit, there is a hash code. Okay, and after that, I have created another commit. I've added git ignore file. Okay, this is another hash. So these both are independent hash codes. Okay, and here you can see head is on the main. Okay, so this is my most recent commit, and this is my old commit, and on top of that I've gotten another commit. Okay, so for suppose if you want to go back to this time where you have done this. Okay, I'll give you another example. So let me say I'll give you an example of React. So I guess everyone know about React. React is an open source. So in open source, multiple persons are working on the same. Persons are working on different things. Okay, and what React team does is it comes up with a new feature. Let's say they launched a new version. They launched React 2.0, and in React 2.0 there are multiple errors. There are it is not stable, it is not working good, everything is just broken down. Okay, and if it is broken down, here it comes the most important part of Git. They want to go back to the React 1.0. As they are using it, they have the history. So for suppose this is just take an example. This is the commit where it is a version 1.0, and this is the commit where they change to version 2.0, and they want to go back to version 1.0. So it is just easy. We'll say git reset hard, and the hash code. I'll copy the hash code here. Done. Now we have gone back. Now if I do the git log again, see, only one commit is there. This is how you can go back into your project. Is it okay, guys? Is it clear? I hope this is clear. Please react if it is clear, or just tell me if you want me to repeat again. Please don't be shy. Ask me how many times you want. I'll explain it to you multiple times. You just need to press one button, thumbs up. Okay? Yeah. So now here before I create. Okay. Now see, I have only one commit, right? I'll commit again. Now I'll run git status. If git status, it says there is one file called .env which you have not sent to the staging area. Now again, I'll add, I have not add, see, before my commit, there was no git ignore file. See, there is no git ignore file here. Even though I created the git ignore file, there is no git ignore file here. Okay, we have gone back into the history. Now let's get back that, do that again. So I'll create one more file, dot git ignore, and I'll add the dot env file there, and I'll run the git status command again, and it says there is one file called git-ignore which you need to commit. Now I'll basic thing, I'll add dot git dot git ignore, and I'll run again git status. It now dot git ignore is in the staged area. Now I'll commit it. I'll commit called add git ignore, in which dot env is there. Okay, I've committed it. Now if I run git status, it says there is nothing to commit, and I'll say git log, and see, again we have two commits. Now head is pointing to the most recent commit, and as I said again, if there is something broken in your current version and you want to go back where the project is working very well and it is not broken, just you need to run the git log command. You need to copy this code. I have copied this code. I'll set git reset dash dash hard, and I'll say this. I'll paste the hash code. And what is this? Head is now at this. See, this is a hash file ab2. Head is now at this commit. Okay, is it clear? Now if I say git log again, it only shows one commit. Hope this is clear. Thumbs up if it is clear. Everyone, guys, is it clear? There are 19 people and only 2-3 people are telling thumbs up. What happened to the others? Are you guys all sleeping, or is it boring? Okay, let's just go far forward. Now we have understood how to go back into the history, how to add files. So for just for the sake of everyone, I'll now create one more. Okay, now right now we are done all the work in one, right? Now I'll go to 3. I'll now change to cd 3. Sorry, we need to go back, right? Now I'll go to git 3. Yeah, we have now been to the 3 folder. Don't worry about this command, I'll explain it to you tomorrow. So now if I run git status command here, it says it is not a git repository because only one is a git repository. So guys, I want you to answer now. To make this into a git repository, what command should I execute? Quick guys, I want you to tell me that. Guys, you have the message chat option, right? No, it is not git add. I said how to convert this 3 folder into a git repository. Guys, are you listening? Because I have explained it to you, right? So I'll explain it to you again. See, I'll say git init. Yeah, git init. Good, very good. Git init, and it says initialized empty git repository. Now even our 3 folder is in git initialized git repository. So again in the 3 folder, I'll add few files. I'll add, okay, add.txt, one more file called wait, sub.txt, one more called multiply.txt. Okay, in my 3 folder, I've added three files. Guys, important note, I have only explaining it to you using .txt files, text files, and because it is easier to explain, and it is easier to understand. In your real scenario, there are no text files. There are .javascript files, .py files, there may be .typescript files, there may be .java files, multiple files, okay? .html, .css, anything. Now for the sake of explanation, I am using .txt files, okay? Let me clear all this. So now we have three folders. Now let me run the git status command. See, it says you have added three files. I've added add.txt, multiply.txt, sub.txt. These are untracked files. Now tell me again, what command should I use to send these into the staging area? Quick. Yeah, correct. Git add. I'll tell git add and dot. What dot does is it sends every file which you have changed into the staging area. And again the git status command, and it says three files are in the staging area. Now to commit, obviously we should say git commit, right? Git commit m add three new files. Yeah, now if I say git status, it says there is nothing to commit, you have already committed everything, so we are now in there, right? Okay, is it okay, guys? Now again we'll check git log. It will say, it will show one commit. So as you know, let me do something. I'll do, I said this is to add two numbers, sub two numbers. Just ignore the text, okay? And after that add, sorry, mul two numbers. Okay, now I've changed three lines. Now if I run again the git status command, it says I have modified three files. See, Git is smart, guys. Even if you modify, even if you change the name of something, if you delete a line, if you add something, it tracks every single thing. Okay, it says modified three, and I need to send them back to the staging area. The same thing. I should say git add dot, and if I do git status, it will be into the staging area. And if I do the git commit modified three files, guys, this message you can add anything, okay? Now if I run the git status again, it says there is nothing to commit. I'll again run the git log, there are two commits. So if there are like this multiple commits, there is a good practice called git log dash dash one line. What this does is it gives everything in short. Let's see. See, it says the hash code here. See the same hash code. See, head is at the main. This is the okay. Okay. Is it clear? Is this command clear? Hope this is clear. Okay. So now what I will do is, so see, no, it is normal, guys. If you are an intern or anything, there is a chance that you might have empty folders in your account, in your folder. See, now there are three text files, right? I will add a folder. I will add a folder called, okay, images. I'll add it into this account. Okay. I've added images. There is nothing in this. Okay. And if I say git status, it still says there is nothing to commit. Even though I have added one folder, it is important, but there is nothing in that folder. So what Git does is, Git is smart. Git doesn't track the folders which are empty. It only sees files, and it adds them. So there might be multiple folders like this: images, videos, sources, public, static. There are multiple folders. Okay, and you need to keep them. You need to keep them at any cost. You need to send them to the committed area. So for that, one way is you can go it inside and you can add some random file, empty file. Okay, I've added one file inside the images folder, and if I do this git status, it will say there is a folder called images which is not in the staged area. This, and you can do this, but this is not a good way of doing things. So instead of that, I'll first remove this folder and I'll add a folder called file called .git keep. Okay, what this git keep does is, if I run the git status again, it says images is still ready to commit. So I'll again do the same thing. What git add, again git commit, added, okay, git keep. Now if I run the git status, it says nothing to commit. Right, this is the main part done, guys. I hope you have understood it. Is it okay? Please react if it is done. Is it okay, or should I repeat anything again? Okay, let's go. So I have said about environment files, git ignore, git wait. What is next? Mm. So is it okay? Should I proceed? Yeah. So one thing is, if Git tracks everything as a object. See, if I go into the 3 folder, I can see the Git file, right? So if you are wondering, .git is a hidden folder. You might not see it. I have added some setting in my VS Code, so I can see the .git file. Okay. In that we have different folders called objects. These are the commit objects. Okay, in that we also have the head, we have the head. So this is an important topic, guys. So now we'll see about head. So head is nothing but what head says right now. Head is on the main. See, if I do the git log one line, it says I have done 3 commits, and currently my head is pointing towards this commit. Okay, there is a easy way to demonstrate this. Okay, now there is a thing called git graph. Okay, not now, I'll say it during the branches thing. Okay, see, there are 3 commits. These are on top of each other. I just cannot go back and remove this commit. If I need to remove this commit, I need to remove this commit also. Okay, so what head is a pointer. Now we have only one branch. Now we'll go into the topic called git branch. Okay, so for that we will use this folder, 2 folder. Okay, shall I proceed with branches, guys? Yes or no? Because after branches we will go into GitHub. That's it. Okay, now there is a thing called, first there is a, wait, first let me go back to the 3 folder, 2 folder, sorry, 2. Now I am in 2 folder. Now I'll run the git status. It is not a git repository. I'll do the git init, and I'll see initialize the empty git repository. Now I'll run a command called git branch. What this git branch says is, now there are no branches. See, now there are no branches, so it says nothing. Let me create few files again. File 1. Okay, wait, add 1.txt, add 2.txt, add 3.txt. Okay, I have created 3 files. Now it says, see, 3 files are ready to be sent into the uh, staging area. Now if I run git branch It says nothing because there are no branches right now. So if you want to create a branch, so what is the concept of branch? Let me explain the concept of branch first. See, I'll give you an example. For suppose you can has any of you watched the uh, Spider-Man multiverse movie, or the Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness movie? Or have you even heard about the multiple timelines concept? Have you heard it or not? Okay, so let me explain it to you. So right now we did is we done some work in the main branch. This is the main thing. This is the main project. And if you want to do some work in your project, you cannot. It is not a good practice that you cannot work into your main branch directly. So for that, what you need to do is you'll create a new branch. You will create a new branch. You will do all the work in that branch. See, the work done in the main branch and the work done in the branch, they are not related to each other until and unless you merge. I'll explain it. If I run the git branch here, you see, yeah, yes, I don't know why it was not working in that folder. Thankfully, it is working in this folder. So there is nothing to worry. So I am in a new folder. I have just opened a new folder, and in that there is a file called add.txt. See, first of all, I'll say git status, and it says there is nothing to commit. Till now, it is okay. See, the same thing. Now, if I say first, I'll delete the branch. So first, wait, I'll tell you guys what all this means. Okay, now I can delete it. Okay, now see, now if I run this command called git branch, see, it only says main, and beside that main you can see a small asterisk, right? It says currently you are in the main branch, and you have only one branch. So there is a command to create a branch. See, git branch and the branch name, git branch orange. A new branch is created, but you have got nothing. So I'll run the branch command again, and you can see there is a branch called orange. Okay, is it okay, guys? Is it, or is it confusing? Now you have two branches. Okay, now there are multiple ways to create branches. I'll teach you every single thing. Now there is another command called git switch. Git switch. C dot, what this dot c does is it creates a new branch. Now yellow, we'll create a new branch called yellow. So what the switch command does is it sees whether a branch named yellow is already present or not, and if not present, this dot c says create a new branch called yellow and switch to the branch. As you can see, now we are in main, and after that command we are in the yellow branch. See, if we run the git branch command again, you can see there are three branches, and now the pointer is pointing towards the yellow. It means the head is pointing towards yellow. Okay, is it clear? See, now we'll get into the main thing. Now we'll switch back to the if you want to switch between branches, there is a command called git checkout, uh, and I want to go to the orange. Now I am in yellow. As you can see, there is a command called yellow, and I want to go to orange. Now git checkout orange, what it does is switch to branch orange. Now I am in orange. If I want to go back to main, there is one say a similar command called switch. Git switch main. I'll go to main. Okay, is it clear, guys? How to create a branch? How to switch between branches? Is it clear? Give me a thumbs up if it is clear. I want some energy from you guys. Okay, only two people are doing. Where are the else? Okay, I want the thumbs up from every single one of you guys, or else I can explain it to you guys again. I have no problem in that. Okay, see, now if I run the git branch command again, I have three branches and it is pointing towards that, right? It is pointing towards main because we are in main. Now, if I'll go back to the orange and I'll make some changes there. So I'll say git checkout orange. Now I am in my orange one, and now in my orange, as you can see, there are three files here, right? First of all, file 2 is empty, file 1 is empty. Okay, and for your convenience, I'll add one more file. I'll file demo.txt. Now there are one. Okay, four here. As you can see, now we are in our orange branch. From here you can see we are in our orange branch. In my demo.txt, I'll say, hi, this is a example or demo for branches, and now I am in orange branch. Okay, I have run something here. Okay, I've added multiple things here, right? And I'll also add something in file2.txt. This is file2, but I am in orange branch. Okay, now if I run the git status one, it will say, see, changes not staged for commit. See, I have created a file called demo.txt. It is not untracked, it is untracked. And I have modified file2.txt and it is also not tracked. So we need to send this both into the staging area. So what I will do, git add dot. Now if I run the git status again, it says two files are in the staged area. Now to commit, it is simple, to commit, git commit, add a demo and modify file2.txt. See, now if I run again the git status command, there is nothing to commit here. Now note that we are in the orange branch. Done. Now if I run the git log one line, you can see there are three comments. Which one? First is the add.txt, that is a old one, and again we added two files, right? I added two files called demo and I guess file1 and file2.txt. I added two files, and after that add demo and modify file2.txt. I did this in the orange. See, head is pointing towards orange. Now if I run the git branch command again, see, there are, I am in my orange branch. So I want to, if for suppose I am a person and I am working on a feature and I am in the orange branch. And for suppose there is another person, my colleague, who wants to work on something. So he will create one more branch. He will create branch called git branch, let's say purple. He'll create git branch purple, and he will go to purple branch, git switch purple, and now he is in the purple branch, and now he can create anything. He can say purple.txt, and in this he'll say this is purple and I will work on a purple UI. See, I added purple background, purple button, everything blah 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 something something he added. Now he will commit those things in his branch. He'll say git add, he'll say git commit, add purple mode. Okay, now he'll say git status, He'll say there is nothing to complete. It says on branch purple, there is say nothing to commit. He has committed his work. And now if the admin, he'll first of all we'll go to the main branch. Git checkout main. Now we are in the main branch. See guys, if you went to the main, you will notice something. See, there is no purple folder, there is no purple file, there is no demo file. Why? Can anyone say why? Because the purple.txt file, he worked on the purple branch, and demo.txt file, he worked on the orange branch. Okay, see, there is no work related to anything. And if you want to visualize this, it will say, see, now this was a previous commit. Hope this is visible for you guys. And now there are four things here, right? Purple, orange, main, yellow. See, I have created a main and I have created a yellow branch. In that there are two files, add two files. And after that, along with you, I have created a orange branch, and there we created a demo, commit, add demo and modify file2.txt. And after that, in our purple branch, we added purple mode. Okay, the purple mode is ahead of the orange branch and main branch. Orange branch is ahead of main branch. Is it clear? Is it clear, guys? Give me a thumbs up if it is clear. This guy is everything working on parallel branches. So what we'll do is, now we'll go here, and what I want to do is I want to add a purple purple feature in my main branch. I want to officially add it. So there is nothing. First of all, we should check which branch you are on. We are on main branch. From main, I want to merge the purple branch. So git merge. Okay. What you want me to explain again? Whole thing about branches. Purple branch. Okay. Right. So first of all, to make things easy, I will just remove the orange and yellow branches. I guess it is confusing for you. Git branch. Let's wait. I should merge it right first. Git merge. Okay. Now I'll remove this folder. Okay. Now if I see here, git, there are only two branches. We have a main branch. We have a purple branch. See, if now in the main branch, right now we are in the main. See, we are in the main. We have here add.txt, demo.txt, file1.txt, file2.txt. This is the main branch, and I'll go here. I'll go to purple branch. Git switch purple. See, now if as soon as I went to the purple branch, you can see there is a text file.purple.txt, because I created that in the purple thing. Okay, some guy, let's name him Purple. He likes purple a lot, and he created a branch called Purple, and he worked on a feature called Purple background, and he did all the work in the purple branch. See, you can see this only in the purple branch. If you go back to the main branch, git switch main, see, purple.txt is gone. See, there is a line. See, there is nothing here. So if I want to merge, I will for suppose if I am in the purple branch. See, now I want to add this feature called purple into my main thing. What I will do, I'll add, I'll say I should switch back to the main. Git switch main. I'm now in the main folder. Now what I'll do, git merge purple. See, now in my main file I have the purple one. Understood? See, now main and purple both are at the same thing. Main is up to date and purple is up to date. Done. Now we'll go to the main thing. We'll see how to resolve merge conflicts. See, now this is our current status. What is our current status? We are in my main branch. We'll say git status. We are on the main branch. There is nothing to commit. So let's do some work. See, let's say I'll add one called dark mode, dark mode.txt. I will say added dark mode to the project. If I run the git status again, it will say you are on branch, main branch. You should send one file to the staging area and you should commit it. So I'll say git add dot git commit add dark mode. See, now we have a dark mode in our main folder. Now there is another guy and he wants to work on for suppose orange mode. See, now he'll say git branch. And now there is a purple mode, there is a dark mode. Now if you want to add any feature, if you want to add any changes, first thing what you should do is you should create a branch. Git branch, and what will we name? We said orange mode, right? We want orange mode. Git branch orange. Now there is a branch called orange. Sorry. Oh, let me reopen it again. Just a second. Git bash. Now we are in our main folder, right? If I do the git branch, it will say there is an orange mode. So if you want to add orange mode, you will go to the orange branch, git switch orange. Done. I'll add we are in our orange, so I'll add some file called orange.txt. Done. See, now I added gits. I'll just add this, right? This is orange mode. Now I'll add this git add git commit orange added. Now I'll go back to the main folder. See, right now one guy is working on his orange one and another guy is working on a main branch. See, I'll go to git switch main, and here for suppose I'll add one thing called button.txt. See, added a button, added a color, something blah blah blah, something. Okay, now I'll commit it. Git commit git add, sorry, git commit button add. After that we'll go back to our orange one, git switch orange. Now see, I have gone back to the orange and there is nothing here called button.txt. Now I'll try to merge this. I'll try to merge my orange into my dark mode, into my main branch. Okay, git merge. Mm, git merge. So first of all, I should go back to the main one, right? Git switch main, git merge orange. See, if I say for suppose, see what happened here is I have created one change in my main branch, and I have also created one change in my orange branch. So there is two things going on at the same time. And if you want to merge at that time, there is the same thing. You'll run the same commands again, but now what it will say is you should accept this. This is the merge branch orange. This is a message called merge branch. You should just say enter. Sorry, control. You should save this and you should close this. It will say merge made. Now, if you can see, I'm in my main branch and you have the thing called orange.txt and you also have the button.txt. Done. But if you go back to the orange branch, git branch orange. See, now in my main one, we have the button, but we don't have the button, will not have there. Wait, git switch orange. Now I'm in my orange. See, there is nothing called button.txt. Okay. Now we'll understand how to clarify merge conflicts. Okay. See, now in my orange, I'm in my orange one. Let me go to file1.txt. Currently this is empty, right? I'll say I have changed something in this file. Let's say removed a footer, and I'll git add. I'll add it. I'll commit it. Removed footer. Okay, now if I say status, there is nothing. Okay, and we are on orange. Now if for suppose we are on a main branch, switch main. Now in my main branch, if I open the file1.txt, there is nothing because we have not yet merged that orange one, right? See, now what I'll do is in the same file1.txt, I'll make some change. Let's say I added a footer and changed something. See, okay, and I'll add this git add, git commit, added footer. Done. Now if I want to merge my orange branch into my main branch, similarly I'll just do the same thing, git merge orange. But let's see what will happen here. See what it says. First let's do it manually. See, it says first of all git will auto merge, and it will say there is a conflict, merge conflict in file1.txt, and it says automatic merge failed because there is some merge conflict there, because in orange branch we did something in file1.txt, in main branch we did something in file1.txt. Now we should know what to actually merge because there is a conflict arrived, right? See, for that what you should do is there like something like this will open. Let us decode it. Now it says head in like this is the main branch and this is the incoming change. Like see, in your main you are adding orange. See, now we are in main, right? This is upper part is the main one, and second one is the incoming change from orange. It is coming from orange. In orange what we have done, I have I have changed something in this file, removed a footer. It is this, I added a footer, changed something. Now you should choose what to actually keep. Do I want to keep the already there one, or should I keep the incoming one? For that you have here accept current change, accept incoming change, or you can accept both changes. See, now I want to keep this. I want to keep the footer. I'll just click one thing here, accept current change. Done. Now what you should do is, now you should add it again. If I run the git status command, it will say you have unmerged path because see, branching failed, right? Now we wanted to keep this one only. Now it is just simple, again the same thing. You should git add, you should git commit, solved merge conflict. See, it says solved merge conflict. Now there is no conflict here. See guys, this is the main thing actually. There may be multiple conflicts arising because Git is not yet advanced that it can automatically solve merge conflicts. You need to do some manual work there, as we did here. Now let me explain it to you again. We'll create one more merge conflict. Let us say now we'll go into the orange.txt. I'll say I removed I removed orange mode. Okay, now I'll commit this. Git add. So I'll show you something, guys. You can say do the git add and the commit in the same line. Hope this works. Removed. What will say removed orange mode. Orange mode. See, we have added it. We have committed in the same line. Is it okay, guys? Are you understanding this? Because this is an important topic. You guys need to understand this, as I want more reactions. Is it okay, or should I repeat it again? Should I go ahead? Okay, I will go ahead. Now see, I have done one commit in the main one, git status. We'll check it. See, there is nothing to commit and we are on branch main. Now I'll go back to the orange branch. Git switch orange. Now we have in the orange, and in the orange.txt there is nothing. See, now I'll change in the same folder, same file. I want to keep this mode, and you have done some updated orange mode, something blah blah blah. Okay, now you should add it. Now the same thing. See, added orange mode. Okay. Now I've committed one thing in the orange branch, one thing in the main branch. Now I will go back to the git main branch, git switch main. Now I want to merge the orange one. Git merge orange. Now see, again a conflict. Now you should manually choose which feature you want to actually keep. See, this is the current change. I removed orange mode, and the incoming change is that I want to keep this mode updated orange mode. Now, if I want to keep the accept incoming change, I'll click on accept incoming change, and we have here. But it doesn't automatically merge. You should commit again. You should do the same thing again. See, now solved another merged conflict and done. See, now we have this one. We have solved a merge conflict. It is this easy. Is it done? Okay. Or do I need to repeat anything? With this, actually, we have completed maximum things about Git. Is it okay, guys? I have also said, yeah, actually, there is one topic called stash. See, there is one thing called stashes. See, I'll add one file here again. I'll add file1 dot txt. See, give me a name, guys. Actually, I'm running out of names. Let's just say Git-Set-Go dot txt. Okay, I have added one thing and I'll send it to the staging area. Git add dots. Now, if I say git status, it will say you are in the staging area. Now, for suppose you don't want to commit it. You don't want to commit this change. It is simple. You have the command right there. Git restore dash dash staged and the file name git set go dot txt. So guys, no need to worry. I am just copying the same thing which it says here. See, right now git set go the text is in the staging area. Now, but I don't want to commit it. I want it to send back into the unstaging area. I'll just run this command. Now, if I run the git status again, it will say it is not, it is an untracked because we have sent it back to the unstaged area. Now you have learned how to send a file from untracked to the staged area, from stage to commit and stage to again unstaged. Okay, done. Is it okay? Okay, now again we'll send it back to the staged area. Now git status. Now I'll introduce you to a new concept. It is called git stash. Git stash. Okay, if I do the git stash command and if I do the git status again, you can see there is nothing to commit because we have sent the git set go.txt to a unstaged area, to a stash area. We have sent it to a stash, sorry. See, you can see there is nothing called stash here, right? Nothing called git-set-go.txt because it is in the stash. If I want to know what all the files are in the stash area, I'll say git stash list, and here you can see the file. Oh, sorry. Git stash list. See, you can see one minute. Git stash pop. See, I what did I do is I have sent. I'll say it again. Right. I'll create another file called gitgo.txt and I'll add it. Git add. It will say git status. It will say there is one thing which you need to commit. See gitgo.txt. What I'll do is I'll send this both back into the stash. Git stash. See, I have sent two files, git set go and git back in the stash area. Now if I do git stash apply, again I'll get those thing. This thing is used if for suppose you have done some changes but you don't want to commit it, but and you also don't want to lose it. So what you'll do is you'll send that files or you send that work into a stash area and for now, and you'll keep them in the stash area and you'll work on something else. For suppose you want to go into another branch and you want to work something there, you'll go there. Done. Is this okay? This is not such an important topic. I have just said it. Okay, and if I want to remove all the files, git stash drop. See, there is nothing in the git stash list now. See, there is nothing right now. Okay, I'll tell it to you again. Now I want to send a git status. See, there are two changes which I need to commit, but I don't want to commit it right now. What I'll do, simple, I'll say git stash. And if I say git stash list, there are something on in the stash. Now I want to apply it, and at the same time I want to remove it. What I'll do, git stash pop. I'll now these both files are I have gotten back, and I have also removed those from the stash area. If you don't use pop, first you need to use apply, and after that you need to use the drop again. Now that's it, guys. This is all everything you need about Git. Done. Is it okay? And if you are okay with it, we'll go to the GitHub things right now. Please react, guys, and if you want me to explain anything again, I am ready to explain it again. Just ask me. Okay, I'll explain it again. See, now right now there are I'll run a thing command called get status. It says there are two files which you need to commit. Now, what is the basic workflow? You will add few things and you'll just commit it right now. But I don't want to commit it. I want to keep my work safe, but I don't want to commit it. So now what I'll do is I'll send it to the git stash. Stash is nothing but just like staging area, there is a area called stash where you can store folders which are not committed, store files which are not committed. I'll send it to the stash area now. See, it says I have sent some files into the stash area. It is a hash code for that. Now, if I run the git stash list, it says stash is nothing but a stack. See, here it says 0. In the 0th index, there are two files. There are two files called Git-Set-Go and Git-Go. Now, and after I've done some another work, I want to get my work back and I want to commit it. If you want to get your work back, what you'll do, you will say git stash apply. That's it. If you say git stash apply, see, there are two files. You have got your two files again. Now there is nothing. You just need to git commit. Git commit added two files again. That's it. It is just used to store few things. Hope this is clear. Okay, and right now I have just applied it, but there are still files in the stash git stash list. If I say git stash list, see, there is still things, but I don't want this is memory wastage, right? So I'll say git stash drop. Now if I do the git stash list again, I'll get nothing because there is nothing in the git stash. That's it. Okay, hope this is clear. Done. Now, if everyone is okay with it, we'll now go to the, we'll now learn something about Git Bash. Sorry, GitHub. Done. Shall we go to GitHub? Okay. Let's go back to, for a second, I should stop it, right? Okay. GitHub. See, hope you can see my screen. Yeah, it is visible. So this is GitHub. GitHub is different. Git is different. Don't mind my photo. It is not good. But see, I have some repositories here. Similar thing like how you created initialized repositories in your local one, you can create repositories here. See, there are multiple repositories here. There is so much to do in GitHub, but I'll just explain to you a few initial things which you need. So what I'll do is For now, let's say, just a second, I'll share my entire screen, then it will be easier to say to you guys. Okay, hope my entire screen is visible. See, now I am in my Git, and what you can see is I want to push this code. See, I want to push all these files, all my work into a remote place. I want to make it public so that even you guys can see it. Now only I can access this, right? Is this clear? Only I can access this. You cannot access these files. Okay, yes or no? If you guys understood, say yes. Okay, you have understood it. Now, I want to push all this code into my GitHub account so that you can see it. Now, I'll come to my GitHub. What I'll do is, I'll this new, you can see this, right? New. I'll click on that new. I'll say a repository name. What I'll say, Git-Set-Go demo. I have created this. You can choose your public. As of now, I want you guys to see this. So I'll say public, and you need not do any of this. I'll say create repositories. See, now this is something you'll get. Okay. Now what you need to do is first. See, we have already done this. We have initialized a Git repository in our local one because correct, right? This is a Git repository on our local one. We have ran the git init command. We have also added some files. We have created some commits. Now this thing, like wait, now one main thing is, like for suppose you can rename your branches, guys. Now let me list what all the branches are there. Git branch. Now there are three branches: orange, purple, main. Now if I want to rename my branch, what I'll do is I'll say git branch space d space d dash d. I'll say orange, and I want the change this orange to blue. Okay, sorry, have by mistakenly ran a wrong command. Now orange is deleted. For suppose I want to change my purple to blue. What I'll do, git branch dash m, and I'll say